That night was 35-mile-an-hour winds. It was windy. I hadn't drank until I was at the parking lot waiting for my ride.
When this repeat drunk driver blamed the wind and claimed he only drank after parking, the judge called out his story and told him he would be leaving through the jail door within minutes.
All right, so this is case number 26-3659FH. Is this Mr. Meekoff? All right, we're here today for sentencing in this case. It involves conviction 2 and operating while intoxicated as a third offense and possession of a firearm while under the influence.
When the blood draw was done, which was approximately 2 hours after the incident, so a significant period of time had elapsed, he still had a blood alcohol content of 0.239, which is, as the court is aware, about 3 times over the legal limit. So significant. There was a loaded gun in the vehicle. There were vodka bottles, at least 2. On the 2024 incident, defendant running into that was going 33 miles per hour at the time. He went into the ditch, went through the windshield. Witnesses indicated that blood was coming from his nose, and he was picked up from someone.
Mr. Meekoff, you have the right to make a statement if you so choose.
That night was 35-mile-an-hour winds. It was windy. I hadn't drank until I was at the parking lot waiting for my ride to pick me up. Vehicle was off.
How is it that you remember this now and you didn't remember anything last time I took the plea 2 months ago?
I guess I didn't really quite understand everything.
What do you mean you didn't understand everything?
As in, like, the no contest or
I
whatnot.
explained it to you. You weren't being honest with yourself or with the court. You told me you couldn't remember, which means if you try to tell me you remember stuff, I think you're lying. I don't care if it was windy. You were obliteratedly drunk, swerving, putting people in danger. Whatever you've been telling yourself prior to sitting there in that chair today is wrong. Your hopes are not going to be met. You will be leaving through that door in about 4 minutes. You are not going to go to work, and you are 31 and you have 3 drinking and drivings within 6 years. And in this instance, you were all over the road enough that people called police. You had a 3/4 empty bottle of Smirnoff in the car. But actually, there were 2 bottles. You lied to the cops about what you had been drinking. Failed three tests that were given to you. As if you do it again and you get caught, your only next place to go is prison. And I would have no problem sending a 4th drinking and driver to prison.
Yes, Your Honor.
The court sentences the defendant as follows: 36 months of probation. You have the right to be considered for early release from that probation at halftime if you are successful. The court sentences the defendant to 12 months in the Missaukee County Jail, and he receives, Mr. Hartel, blaming it on the wind.
My client has asked me to ask the court. I know the court.
No, going to jail. It's not on weekends. You're going to jail. Blaming it on the wind, that was a bad choice.